What's up, everybody? It's me again. Been a while. Um, we, me, uh, finally made it to the Bigfoot conference. A little early. Matter of fact, I'll give you a little view. I am the only one here, but I'm very early. There's one of the centers. This place is huge. I mean, it is. This building itself is huge, but the facilities is massive. And I don't know how many acres it is, but it is just plain out gorgeous here. And I just drove in. It was a 3.5 hour drive for me to get here, so I just got here. It gives me a chance to eat my breakfast, drink my coffee, and what time is it now? It's about 7. The gates open at 9, and then the conference starts at 10. Is the opening ceremonies, and we get to see RPG and stuff like that. I'm usually here early because I meet up with some of the researchers and stuff like that. They have booths in the morning, and I get an opportunity to see old friends and sit and talk and stuff before this thing kicks off and stuff like that. So unbelievable, beautiful day. I hope it stays just beautiful, just beautiful. Look at that. So looking forward to today, and once we get in, I'll start videoing and letting you guys see what's going on this year and stuff like that. A lot of I'll just name a couple because there's quite a few guest speakers, but of course Cliff Brockman is here again this year. He was here, I think the last time was 4 years ago or something like that. David Pilates is here. He was here, I think, 3 years ago. Those are two right off the top of my head. There's some great people here, a lot of fun. And they're going to have the Skunk Ape Roundtable, which is basically it's a group on the stage, and each they ask questions, and each individual on the stage gets to answer those questions and stuff like that. And I got some friends that are going to be on the Skunk Ape Roundtable. I did it a couple years ago. It's a lot of fun. It's good times. So they'll be there doing that. But we'll hit the booths and highlight some of the researchers that are here. I always do that, and then try, if I get an opportunity, to meet up with some of the lead speakers and stuff like that, and get an opportunity to get them on camera. So and then I do a walkthrough of all the booths. There's so many things that you can buy here that's Bigfoot related. You name it, they probably have it here. Oh, I thought I heard somebody. I mean, they got everything. I mean, I think last year I saw a Bigfoot banjo. I mean, they got everything for sale here. So if you ever get to the Great Florida Bigfoot Conference here in Florida, it's in Ocala. It's at the World Equestrian Center. You should check it out. A regular general admission ticket for the day is $30. There are other ticket prices where you have different seating and stuff during the conference if you want to sit closer and closer and closer. Then they have a VIP, which is $175, and that gives you an opportunity on Friday night to meet with all the guest speakers and have dinner with them and stuff like that. I think last year I was at the VIP dinner, and it was a large crowd. It was a pretty large crowd, but so anyways, I'm going to let you go, and as soon as the doors open and I'm in there, we'll be back at it. Take care. Hey guys, sitting in the parking lot, still waiting, as you can see. It's still early, but sitting in out here. This is the great part of the conferences. You get to meet people you've met in the past and shoot the breeze and stuff like that. And so I'm sitting out here, and somebody saw me and said, "Hey, I know you." So I want him to introduce himself, and he's going to tell a little bit of his experience with a possible skunk ape. Let's go ahead and introduce yourself and tell us everything about it.
Will Banks. Back when I was a teenager, back in the early 70s, I grew up over near Orlando. Back then, you know, young guys that age, we were hunters, and so we'd always hang out in the woods and go camping and that. So one night over near the Oviedo area there, back when Florida was really primitive, we were camping. It was kind of a moonlit night, and so we're all walking with our shotguns and stuff, you know. And it's at night, and you know, it was a full moon. It was kind of sandy around us, so it kind of, you know, glowed in the dark. But there was real thick palmetto on each side, just, you know. And if you've ever tried to walk through palmetto, you know it's pretty impassable. I mean, you really got to fight your way through. And so anyway, we're walking along through this clearing, and all of a sudden we hear all the wildlife just start to go crazy. I mean, raccoons chattering, owls hooting, you know, just everything that could make noise, make a noise. So we look at each other. I mean, this is unusual. Now, we all grew up, you know, in and around the woods, but this was strange. Now, remember, this was long before there was any talk about the Florida skunk ape, or all we knew about was the story of Bigfoot back in the Northeast, up in the Pacific Northeast, and that. So nothing had ever been mentioned about anything in Florida at that time. So we're walking along. All of a sudden, everything just went dead quiet. Once again, we look at each other, you know, and then we hear something really big running through the palmettos, getting louder, coming in our direction. I mean, this thing was, whatever it was big, it was moving. Had to be up on 2 feet. I mean, it had to be running through thick palmettos. So, you know, what do you think we did? A bunch of young guys with shotguns, armed to the teeth. We took off. We ran as fast as you could run back to our camp. And I don't know, we discussed it, and best we could figure back then is that we had some kind of supernatural kind of an event. Well, fast forward a couple of years later, we started to hear reports of, in that area and surrounding areas, of people reporting ape-looking type creature that was crossing a lot. They were spotted crossing over 520 over there, headed toward Cocoa. That was a hot spot for them. And somebody got close to one and said, "Well, it smelled like a skunk." So the name skunk ape came, and all of a sudden then you started to see some articles about the skunk ape in Florida. So you know, we figured, well, maybe that's probably what we encountered then, because in talking to people since then, a lot of my story is very similar to theirs. And so anyway, that's my story. I'm sticking to it.
So you've been down that rabbit hole ever since, huh?
yeah. And I've been out, you know, searching ever since.
That's how it starts, man.
You know, it's kind of pulls you in.
I kind of had something pretty similar, where my first encounter was in 2005. Again, it was in a palmetto field.
Yeah.
You know, it was a palmetto field. So, but that's Florida. I mean, that's what we have here.
That's what we have.
You know,
it's thick terrain. It's
very thick.
It's hot, tropical, but we love it.
Well, that's awesome, man. I appreciate you sharing your story.
No, not a problem. Anytime.
That's awesome, man. Thanks.
Okay.
All right, guys, we are here. Finally in. Oh, it was hot outside waiting in the heat. It's 90 degrees outside, but we're inside, and it is air conditioned, and I was the first person in. So let's view of the place.
It does not.
It is huge. So I'm gonna walk around and get acquainted and see all my friends, and then we will be doing a walkthrough so you can get to see everybody. I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care. All right, guys. Whew. Been walking around. Got a lot of pictures with Florida researchers that I know and are friends with, and have had on the show in the past and stuff like that. So I got an opportunity to take some photos and shoot a breeze with them. It's always great. Haven't done the walkthrough yet, but I will. You'll see it later in this video because it's still early. It's 9:45, and the speaking and stuff doesn't even start till 10. So once that starts, the crowd around the vendors will move over to the conference side, and it kind of gives me a little bit more room to do the walkthrough and highlight the vendors and stuff like that. So I will get on that right away. This is amazing, man, how big this is. Let me show you. I'm sitting in the row. It's a lot. Years past, they've estimated, like I said, we've had over 2,000 people. I don't know what it's going to be this year. We never know till it's over. But looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Thank God this place is air conditioned because it's 100 degrees outside, high humidity. So, well, I'm taking a break, resting the old feet, but we'll be getting back at it here shortly, and we'll do the walkthrough so you guys can see what's going on. Talk to you later. Bye. All right, guys. I'm pretty much done for the day. Feet are, oops, let me shut this music off before I get a hit on YouTube. Great day, a lot of fun. Just a great time just sitting and talking to people and talking about their experiences. Oh my God, is it hot. Look at this, guys. See if y'all can see that. 104. This is Florida at its finest. But anyways, I had a great time. I met some new friends and talked to some people about their experiences. I'll have them on the show, Sasquatch Unredacted podcast, and so they can tell their stories to you guys as well. Just a blast today. I'm tired and it's a long drive home, and I want to get home before it gets dark. But God bless each and every one of you guys, and just if you ever get a chance to come to this thing, especially if you live in Florida. It's the Great Florida Bigfoot Conference at the World Equestrian Center. It's great, and you should, one time at least come and check it out. All right, guys, God bless, and I will be talking to you guys soon.